Now, when I woke up from narcissistic abuse and eventually to a dysfunctional family matrix, my reality was shattered. My reality was shattered. I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe this lie, the illusion I had been living for the longest of time. I woke up at 40. Now, you're looking around, you can see behind the mask. You can see beyond the facade. You are seeing through your parents. I was in shock. I was like, how couldn't I see this? This is I've grown in this family. These are the only people that I knew, all that I'd ever known. Everything was shattered. Now, this whole thing called awakening is not funny. It's not something to joke about. Recently, I found somebody asked me, uh, you know, can I help them to wake up? They want to see what I see and the things like that. You're not going to wake up until you're ready. You know, you're going to have some background preparation by the universe until you will be ready to wake up. Because believe me, ladies and gentlemen, this whole thing you hear people talking about awakening, it is not easy. You're going to see the truth. When you wake up, you will see the truth. You will understand and you will overstand the truth. And it is not comfortable, So you are now starting to see that your whole world has been a lie. You know, those so-called people you used to hang out with, the most of the people you spend a lot of your time with, your days with, your nights with, it was a lie. Many of you have been involved with the narcissistic family. A lot of you have been involved with narcissistic relationships, maybe friendships, and then you woke up. So now you cannot explain this reality to anybody. It feels like you're talking about something out of a horror movie. People don't even believe you. People don't even listen. They're thinking you're making up some stories because there is things you can see. Now you're starting to see the truth for what it is. You're seeing that these all people have been fake. You know, your entire life has been fake. Your friends have been fake. Your wives, husbands have been fake. Your parents have been fake. Everything that has been around you was fake. You cannot explain this to anybody. So I'm making this video to let you guys know something. This is from the perspective of an awakened soul. I will tell you the truth. The many people you see around you, they are faking it. The people you call your friends, the people you spend most of your time, ladies and gentlemen, they are faking it. Most of the things they are telling you is a lie. Believe me, I was lied to 40 years until I found out I was involved in the dysfunctional family matrix. 40 years. You can imagine, how do you heal from that? How do you heal from a lie of 40 years? How do you heal after an entanglement of 20 years? How do you start healing from that? Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes we have got to give ourselves credit for the work we put in. Me, myself, I give myself the credit. I don't know what about you, but I do give myself the credit for the work I have put in to better understand what has been happening. It is going to be very difficult for you to sit down with yourself and counting the losses, understanding what exactly happened. How did you live this lie? Ladies and gentlemen, you are a very genuine, authentic soul. You're a person who wakes up and says the truth. You're a person who moves in authenticity. You're a person who moves in genuine, authentic love. And at least that is what you thought for all the people out there. That is what you thought that everybody was doing. So, most of the times, a lot of you guys have this, we have always had that thing. We always believe that everybody was like you will always meet people, they will tell you what you need to know, they will tell you what is going on, they will tell you the truth. Everything has been a lie. Your own doctors, you was running up and down in hospitals, they did not tell you what was happening. Your own friends never told you anything true. People you have been seeing around you, they have been faking it this entire time, ladies and gentlemen. So as you start to heal and you embark on this journey of healing, you are now starting to understand that there's always been a difference between the truth. You're separating the truth from the lie, from the illusion. The truth, you're separating the reality between the truth and the illusion. So you no longer believe everything that you see. A lot of times we're on these pages, these social medias, you guys are on these TikToks and this stuff like that. You're seeing these people, they are telling you these stories, they are telling you this and they're telling you that. You're seeing them, they are showing you a different reality of their world than the actual reality that is happening in their personal lives. So, when a person comes out and they're expecting some kind of attention from different people, there is a lot of stories that are attached to those people. There's a lot of background stories that are attached to those people that they will not tell you, they will not share with you. When I woke up from abuse, I said things as they are. Actually, I could say almost all my videos, unless it was a different subject about something else, all my stories was exactly how things were. I did not edit anything. I said it the way it was. But do you know how many people is out there and they are only telling you the half-baked truth? They want you to believe them. They want you to be in their circle. A lot of people are out there for validation. Somebody wakes up and they are thinking that, I'm going to do this video and it's going to get 1 million views. So for them to be able to get that validation or maybe those views that they want, they have to fake it. They have to fake it. They have to come up with something that is not even real. Because you see, we are now living in a world where people no longer understand and can no longer differentiate between the truth and the lie. So a person can come out with the lie, or they can come up with something fake, and they're going to be liked the most. A person is going to come up with something genuine and authentic, and nobody's going to be watching. So a lot of people now, what they are doing, because validation is very important for them, they have to get up every single day and they have got to go out there and seek for validation. Sometimes you will see people who they are trying to even go to the extent of showing their bodies because they want the whole world to watch them. Now, you guys need to understand that the world has become this toxic that nobody is now willing to come out and tell you exactly what is really happening. They are going to brush things up a little bit and they're going to give you something different. So most of these things you see online, you see, sometimes you will be there wondering how people do it. Somebody is going around to rent a car because they want to be seen in a Bentley. Somebody will go out and, hire these clothes. What do they call those things? Hire some clothes from the shop, come out and you see them dressed in a certain way, with the jewels and stuff like that. And all those things have been rented. So they will not really come out and really, really tell you what is happening behind the scenes. But if you really dig deep, because you see, as you continue to wake up, you're having an extra lens that can look through the illusion. Is the reason as to why most of the times, if you're an awakened soul, you will meet a lot of people that will resent you. Because you see, a fake person can recognize authenticity. So when they run into your presence, the very first thing what you're going to show them is the truth. And that is what they're running from. So they don't want anything to do with your truth. It's most of the times why you see, sometimes when you confront people or when you run into people and they ever notice that the only thing you present is your authenticity, those people are going to resent you. They're going to pull back from you. They even sometimes going to ghost you. They run away from you because they know, this thing has happened to me, ladies and gentlemen. I've been having conversations with people, but the moment they realize that this man is talking about everything they're talking about is the truth, because you see, sometimes if you're an authentic person, you kind of become a mirror. So it's like there is things you start to mirroring back to people, because you see, a person will come up with a lie and you're going to come up with the truth. They'll come up with a lie and they're going to come up with the truth. So what happens now is that your truth is crushing their illusion. So a person who is living in that kind of energy, they do not want anything to do with you. It is making them very extremely uncomfortable, because you are mirroring back to them what exactly is happening. Because you see, when they tell you the fake, you're going to bounce it back to them and you're going to tell them the truth. So you're becoming a mirror. You're not going to be able to validate. You're not going to lower your standards to that extent whereby you are going to be trying to validate people because you want them to like you. You want them to accept you. You want them to like you. So you are supposed to validate them and tell them, go ahead and dive into their lies and their illusion. Ladies and gentlemen, people is faking. People is faking it. Don't believe these things you see on social media. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a lie. It's a lie. There's a lot of narcissists out there. Whatever you're going to see them present to the masses, it is going to be a lie. That is one of the first things you need to know. There is so many narcissists who are out there pouring out their lies and illusions to millions of people all over the world. And you're going to fall for it. Sometimes it's going to make you compare yourself to others. You're going to be like, oh, that person is doing well. They're out there doing it. Look at them driving all these nice cars. Look at them, look at the women they're dating. Some of them will come out and they will try to show the whole world that they're dating the most beautiful woman on the planet. So they are showing they are putting everything out on social media. But most of the times, you don't even understand what is happening behind closed doors. The scenario completely changes. The moment they open the doors and walk into their homes, the whole scenario is going to change. Some of them will even turn into monsters. They are the ones destroying their own wives or even husbands. But when they're out there, nobody can see it. It's fake. Ladies and gentlemen, almost 95% of the times you're dealing with fake people. So one of the things that is going to send you into shock is waking up one day and realizing there was a fake, phony individual for the most part of your life. They was very close to you. They only sold you an illusion for as long as it could take, because they needed something from you. So they had to come around and show up and show you something what was fake. Then later on, after some times, you will discover what was happening. So it is not everybody that is able to see the lies. Not everybody is able to look through the illusion, So many people, they are trapped in those illusions, because those illusions are set up to keep you in a trap so that you can never be able to focus on yourself and continue working on yourself. The only time you have is to spend time out there and give your energy to the illusions. The only real world that is out there, ladies and gentlemen, is the world inside of you. The only real world that you think that has ever existed on this universe is the one inside of you. It's not out there. I'm not saying everybody is fake. Don't try to quote me wrong. Not everybody is fake. There is some genuine souls you run into, and they are really genuine people. It may not be a lot of them, but they are there. But a majority of the people, ladies and gentlemen, out there that you meet, whether you meet them physically, in physical, whether you're seeing them on social media, a lot of those individuals, they are faking it. Do not believe everything that you see. So let us know what you think about this video, guys, in the comment section below. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.